What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. There is a lot that we need to talk about, so let's do this. So the first thing I want to talk about is, have you heard about CNN suing Donald Trump? Wait, what? Well, apparently CNN and correspondent Jim Acosta are suing Donald Trump and several of his top aides for denying Acosta routine access to the White House after a heated confrontation between Trump and the reporter at a press conference that happened last week. And if you guys haven't seen it, then you guys should check out this video real fast.
In the midterms.
Here we go.
If you don't mind, Mr. President,
Come on.
that this caravan was an invasion. As you know, Mr.
I
President,
consider it to be an
As you know,
invasion.
Mr. President, caravan was not an invasion. It's a group of migrants moving up from Central America towards the border with the U.S.
Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate it.
Why did you characterize it as such?
Because I consider it an invasion. You and I have a difference of opinion.
But do you think that you demonized immigrants in
Not
this
at all.
election
No, not
to
at all.
try to keep?
I want them to come into the country, but they have to come in legally. You know, they have to come in, Jim, through a process. I want it to be a process, and I want people to come in, and we need the people.
Your campaign.
Wait. You know why we need the people, don't you? Because we have hundreds of companies moving in. We need the people.
They're hundreds of miles away, though. They're hundreds and hundreds of
You know
miles
what?
away.
I
That's
think
not an
you
invasion.
should, honestly, you know
miles
what?
away.
I
That's
think
not an
you
invasion.
should, honestly, I think you should let me run the country. You run CNN.
All right.
And if you did it well, your ratings
Let
would
me
be
ask,
much
if
better.
I may
Okay,
ask
that's
one other
enough.
question, Mr. President. I was
That's
going
enough.
to ask one of the other folks. have
That's
had-
enough.
Pardon me, ma'am. Mr.
Excuse
President.
me, that's enough.
Mr. President, I had one other
Peter,
question,
let's
if
go.
I may ask, on the Russia investigation. Are you concerned that you may have?
I'm not concerned
indictments-
about anything with
that you
the
may have
Russian
indictments coming down?
investigation because it's a hoax.
Are you-
That's enough. Put down the mic.
Mr. President, are you worried about indictments coming down in this investigation?
Crazy, right? Now, the lawsuit filed in D.C. District Court on Tuesday morning demanded that the administration return Acosta's White House hard press credentials and asked that the court for an immediate restraining order against Acosta's pass to be returned. Now, if you guys don't know, a hard pass allows journalists to regularly come into like the White House and during like White House briefings. Now, CNN filed the lawsuit after Acosta's credentials were revoked when he refused to give up the microphone while he was confronting Donald Trump about the Russian investigation at a news conference on November 7th. So, like I said, you watched the video, you saw what's going on there. And, people were like Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the White House press secretary. She accused Acosta of placing his hands on a woman while she was trying to do her job as a White House intern. No, he didn't put her hands on her. He said, "Excuse me, miss." That's exactly what he said. And many journalists at that location were, they defended Acosta and were shocked by the White House decision to revoke his credentials. And during the conference, Trump singled out Acosta as an enemy of the people. He said that CNN should be ashamed having you work for them. He included with, "You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't even be working for CNN." Now, the lawsuit is described as an unbiased attempt to censor the press and exclude reporters from the White House who challenge and dispute the president's point of view. Now, in a statement to the lawsuit, Sanders says that this is the most grandstaking from CNN, and we will vigorously defend against the lawsuit. Trump is just scared, basically, because he gets scared about a lot of things. I mean, over the weekend, when it was Veterans Weekend, Veterans Day, he was afraid to go to some location because of rain, and it's just obstruct to even hear about this. Man up. Actually resign that. But that's even more better. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is that there is a lot happening in our nation, and most recently in California. And over there are wildfires raging in Northern California, and it is now the deadliest in state history. And there are 3 wildfires that have broken out since last week. There is the Camp Fire, which erupted in North California on Thursday and has killed at least 42 people and burned through 117,000 acres of land. Already the most destructive fire in the state's history, it remained just 30% contained as of Monday night. The Woolsey Fire outside of Los Angeles, which started Thursday and doubled its size overnight and has killed 2 people and burned nearly 100,000 acres, and the Hill Fire, which has destroyed 4,500 acres in Ventura County, and which was 85% contained on Monday, the results of aggressive firefighters and favorable weather conditions. Now, wildfires have become a stable life in this state. They have certainly grown uh, feverishly, and tracking their unpredictable movements and awaiting the authorities' orders to get in and out is just basically a part of being a Californian. Now, a lot of people have lost their, houses and everything else along the way, and out of the blue, Donald Trump comes and says the most stupid shit ever. He always says stupid shit, but this one is just, it's really, really, really idiotic. So Donald Trump tweeted blaming gross mismanagement for the devastating California wildfires. It's sparking, basically backlash from top firefighter association, politicians, and celebrities. And he tweeted on Sunday, and he stated that the state's deadly wildfires are a result of poor forest management and threatened to cut federal aid. He basically said there is no reason for these massive, deadly, and costly forest fires in California except that forest management is so poor. He continued on by saying billions of dollars are given each year with so many lives lost, all because of mismanagement of the forest, remedy now, or no more Fed payments. And then get about this. He doubled down Sunday in another tweet, again blaming forest management. He said, with proper forest management, we can stop the devastation consistently going on in California. Get smart. Why don't you resign? How about that? That would be great, because when he tweeted this, a lot of people were furious about it. Brian Price, the president of the California Professional Firefighters, said in a message, this message was basically an attack on some people fighting the devastating fires. Now, he said the president's message attacking California and threatening to withhold aid to the victims of this of this fire is ill-informed, ill-timed, and demeaning to those who are suffering, as well as the men and women of the front lines. And Rice also, he also included on that about what Trump's association with the whole California forest management and everything, and just saying that it's dangerously wrong. He said wildfires are sparked and spread not only in the forest areas, but in populated areas and open fields fueled by parched vegetation, high winds, low humidity, and geographic. And many people may be losing their homes, but they are out there thanking all other firefighters for their courage and everything on the way. Celebrities have lost their houses. Gerard Butler, he posted a picture of his home burned, and he thanked the firefighters for what they are doing and told people they should go out there and they should help out and donate. There are so many celebrities out there, so many people out there who are losing their lives, and Donald Trump thinks that it's all due to poor management skills. No, that's not the thing. For all you guys who are in California, you guys, I'm going to be helping you guys. I'm going to help y'all out. I'm going to be sending things out there and everything else along the way. For you guys who are watching this video, I'm going to post a link down below, and you guys can help them out in any means necessary. The last thing I want to talk about is this shirt is to honor a great man. A great man who has expanded a lot of comic book lovers, a lot of movie lovers' imagination. That man's name is Stan Lee. Stan Lee recently passed at the age of 95, and he has done so much for a lot of people. He has broken the barrier for imagination with his creations of Iron Man, Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor, Loki, so many Marvel characters, and I love him for that. To this day, I am thankful for everything he's done. I cosplay as Miles Morales and other universe characters, and it's just amazing. I wish he, if he was still alive and he saw one of those, he would go, "Oh my God, that'd be great." But Stan Lee, thank you for everything you've done, and all I can say is Excelsior. And with that being said, you guys let me know what your thoughts are about Stan Lee, about the whole fires in California, about CNN suing Donald Trump. Also, side note, have you guys seen this latest trailer of Pokemon, what is it, Detective Pikachu? Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu, it's kind of funny. Actually, it is funny, but it's really funny. Alright, you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let people know I'm out there for you guys, because I am always out there for you guys. And no matter what, I'm going to make sure you guys get the correct information. And whenever you subscribe, hit that little bell so you know that I always have a new video out. Okay? I love you guys, no matter what. Peace out.